Hey there, I'm Kyle from ClientManager. I'm really excited to walk you through ClientManager, the simple client onboarding and management tool for freelancers and agencies. So with that said, let's get straight into the demo. Now that we're in, let's take a look at the dashboard. So I hope you can tell that we went for a very clean interface and with no fluff, right? So on the left-hand side, we've got, starting with the dashboard, we've got clients, tasks and projects, proposals, time tracking, leads pipeline, invoices, templates, community, email, and also this new and upcoming. So these are like features that we've shipped, and then upcoming features upcoming in the future. So starting at the top, we have got this, which is reminders, daily reminders upcoming for the day or for tomorrow, basically events or tasks. Then we've got testimonials. Maybe it's a client that has signed a proposal or a contract or an intake form, maybe you've been tagged by a team member. Basically the important information will be in app. And there are email notifications as well, but you can toggle that off in the settings. Goals, maybe you've got, an annual or a monthly goal for yourself or for your team, and you would add that, yeah. Now, this is the time tracking. So let me just give you a quick example. Select task, let's go. Let's just go start timer. And let's say we're working on a task. This is how the time tracking works. And I'll just keep this running for now. On this new CTA, it's basically new actions, right? So maybe we want to create a proposal or add a client or add a lead or create an invoice, invite a team member, quick actions, right? And then this is just the usual settings page. So let me just cancel this for now. And then this will save to our time tracking section for this client that I'll walk through a bit later. So in the dashboard, we've got clients, maybe we want to add a client. We've got the relevant information. We want to add maybe additional contact, address, VAT, all of those types of things. Let me just close that. Yeah, team members, we want to add a team member. And if you're on the small or large team plan, this is when you can add a team member. Obviously, if you're in the freelancer, you cannot add. I should add that default role. So we've got 3 currently, which is general for employees, PM, like project managers and managers, and admin for owners. And yeah, that is it. And then we move to the calendar, right? This is just like the events or tasks for a specific day that you add. This is for your specific calendar. I should mention that it does not at the moment sync with Google Calendar or iCal. We should get to that probably early next year. We are working on some big features at the moment that I cannot wait to show you. Should also mention that this whole dashboard, we're working on an awesome design to sort of make this a lot more relevant to your business. So I'm showing it to you as is, but just know that we're making it better. Also should mention, maybe it's a quick side note. So if you go to the website clientmanager.io, you click on the roadmap, these are the upcoming features that we're working on, right? So there's a lot of planned features, suggestions. Maybe you want to give us a quick vote on the features that you really want. We're working on these are done. So yeah, let me just close that. And then also, if you do want to contact me, contact support or click contact, or even the live chat on the website, and then either I or a member of the team will help you out. So yeah, now let's get into the meatiness and where the magic really happens, right? And that is the client management. So starting off, we can import clients via CSV. Maybe we've got a different platform that we want to import it from, whatever it is. So this will be the dashboard. Let me show you an example of a pre-populated client dashboard that I have. Bob the Builder. So this is the client dashboard, and let's start from the top. These are the client details that we have for the client. We want to add some information there, maybe with some notes. I want to just add some notes. And then team members, what's cool about each client is you can assign different team members to them, because maybe client A will have Bob on the team, or client B will have Susan, and client C will have both, depending on the client. So, and then we've just got the usual information, the name, the role, and then the hourly rate. And now I should mention that when it comes to the hourly rate, only the admin and project manager can see these amounts. Same thing for when it comes to proposals and contracts, like the sensitive information, only limited to admin and PM. General employees cannot see this information. Alrighty, and then we've got the projects dashboard. So what's cool about this is you've got a client, but you're dealing with different projects. Maybe it's a website design, maybe it's copywriting, maybe it's ads, maybe it's SEO, and they're all different projects with different tasks. So we can group them together in the relevant projects. This we'll see here. And then this section, this is basically, all the different important information relating to managing this client. Starting with assets, and this we have relevant documents, media, designs. So let's say we want to add some document, we'll just give it a name, upload the file, and we want to paste the URL. There we can store the relevant information. We've got some documents. Invoices, I'm going to walk you through how to create an invoice from scratch and how that looks like, but it syncs in from the dashboard also to this section here. Contracts, I'll also walk you through how to create this. Reports, maybe if you've got like a monthly SEO report or web design or technical report, miscellaneous, we've got here. And yeah, proposals, I'm going to walk you through how to create that. Questionnaire is like a client intake form. So we sign a client, we need some information from them, we send them this form, which is a URL, they fill it in, we get it, and boom, there we go. Invoices, I'll walk you through that. And then services, so just a very simple, monthly or once-off services. Maybe want to upsell, make some notes for the client that we, maybe you want to share it with the team. Hey, we actually do these types of services for this client. So very simple. And then danger zone if we want to delete the client. So that is pretty much how the client dashboard looks like. Now let me actually walk you through proposals. So let's actually start with proposals. Let's create one. If we have existing proposals, we can upload them. But let's just build a proposal. Now we've got 3 different options, right? So we've got a default template, or we can use a template, which is a reusable template that we create for specific clients, right? So let's say we create a web design template or proposal for client A, and we want to reuse that for client B, so we don't waste time. This is when we would use it, or we want to build from scratch. So let's just use the default template provided in ClientManager. This is actually the exact same template that I use for my business. So let's say new default. Okay, and then we will just edit the relevant information. Maybe we want to make this like bold, we want to change the color, then all the different information. We want to add some images, want to add a table, we can do all of that stuff here. So we go to the bottom and we want to add our signature. And what's cool about ClientManager is we've got text, image, and draw. So image, we want to upload a signature, or we want to draw. So let's just say I want to just type it for now. Okay, and then I'll just reload. And then what we do, we want to, view the preview, can check it out, close, and then we copy this, take the URL, and then we send it to the client. And I'm going to show you how that looks shortly. But for now, I should mention that we are working on in-app emails that you can send without leaving ClientManager to your client. So maybe it's proposals, contracts, index form, whatever it is, you can send it to a client. That'll come in the future, but for now, we just got the manual approach. So let's say there. Just open up a new tab, and then now the client would review the proposal. So we go to the bottom, and then the client signature. Let's say it's client name, and then we'll just reload, and there is the client signature. And then we would then get notified in the notifications, that they signed your proposal, and it will save, to the relevant section. So that is how proposals work. Very clean, straightforward. And also shows in our proposal dashboard, which we'll get to shortly. Let me walk you through the questionnaire, client intake questionnaire form. So again, same examples. We've got a default template that you can use. You can reuse an existing template that you create or build from scratch. So let's just keep it simple. Use a default. Then we just go new default questionnaire. And these are these different questions, right? So let's say also what's nice is, let's say I want to move this down, you want to reorder it, you want to delete, you want to edit, and also we can add new questions. So let's say we give it a title, placeholder question, required, not required, the different types. So maybe it's text input, a file, image, files. So let's say we're happy with this. Now we would go to view. We would just review and make sure that we're happy. We would go copy link, send it to the client. And then now the client would see this, and this will be like all the let's say they answer a question, 3 questions, it'll be 3 of 30, and they go through all of the information, add it in, upload the relevant files, save, and then we would get notified in our, let me just close that, in our notifications that the client has completed the onboarding questionnaire, and also it'll save that we can get the information from the client dashboard. So that is how that works. Now let me actually show you the contracts, right? So we go to contracts, build a contract, same thing as proposals and client intake form that I showed. Let's use the default template. Again, this is what I use, and it works really well. Same thing, with the signatures, works exactly the same way as proposals. And that is all with the client dashboard that I wanted to show. Now let's look at the tasks and projects. So this is all tasks and projects for all clients grouped together, which is cool. So let's say we want to expand this, and I really think like the task interface is like Notion and Trello having a baby. We went for a very clean interface and look. And I should mention that we're actually working on a shareable Kanban URL that you can send it to a client, and you can collab together, give them different permissions. Maybe it's edit permissions or view permissions or whatever. But I'm getting a bit sidetracked. That is just also in the pipeline. So yeah, let's say, I should mention that all of this is editable. You want to create like a different column, you want to maybe edit the different colors, you can do that. And yeah, let's just, so you'll just drag and drop it. And let's increase or expand this one. And here's the title of our task. We want to give it some labels, want to give it a different status, want to add some time tracking. We can do that. Assign a different team members. We've got the description, we've got media, they want to upload maybe some relevant content, and then the subtasks relating to the specific task. So let's say, we haven't done that, and then we want to add that information. And then we can also collab with team members. We'll just tag them and chat to them. Yeah. So very clean approach that we went for. And yeah, let's say we want to go to the projects, and yeah, so this is the web design project for Bob the Builder, in this case for this client. We can see the project management. This is the task, this is the time tracking relating to this project. So let's say we go to view all, you can see all the relevant information here. Should also mention that there's general, monthly and yearly tasks, which I think is important. So think of it almost like different workspaces for that. And then we've got the time tracking. So let's say we can view all our time tracking information, weekly, monthly, total, all the activities that we have across the whole team for this project. And what's cool is we can add manual time as well as adding the timer there. So yeah, that is, I think that is pretty much mostly what I want to show you on that front. And then we've got proposals. Let's see, we've got different proposals for different clients. We send them multiple proposals, update the different statuses. Should mention that for now it is manual. We are working on dynamic status updates. So let's say maybe you've already sent it, maybe the client has already viewed it, maybe they've already, eventually we'll sync it into like invoices and everything, but we'll get there. So I just want to let you know that. And yeah, time tracking, let me show you this dashboard. So this is time tracking across all clients and all projects. So let's say we expand this, we can see there all the different team members, and if we wanted to export CSV, we can do that. Now let's take a look at leads, and we know that before a client becomes a client, they are a lead or prospective client, and this would be our pipeline. Maybe we want to put them in a different funnel, want to add a new column, whatever it is. Also, it works the same way as like the tasks, right? So drag and drop, and we want to edit some information, and the data added, we want to change, the different status on where they are in the funnel. We can do that. We want to change the lead source, where did they come from, and then we want to add some notes. And we want to send a proposal or convert to a client, and then I'll show in the client dashboard section. And invoices, let me walk you through this quite briefly. So this is our dashboard, and let's say we go to create invoice. Let's go Elon Musk, continue to invoice. We can either upload an existing PDF invoice or build an invoice. You can use a template or build from scratch. So again, this is the reusable template. So maybe it's like web design invoice or marketing invoice. We can create that and then just use that. But for now, I'm going to build from scratch. We've got standard, which is once off, and recurring, maybe it's like monthly, bi-monthly, or annual. So let's just go for standard for now. And then let's go new. Don't have to give this a label. Okay, wait, there we do. And then client name. Tesla. Okay, let's go 47 Onion Lake. VAT number, we don't have to add that. My information, company name, let's just do that. Okay, I should also mention that this information will, if you don't want to do the template route, the reusable template, we are working on default information that will be in the settings hopefully in the next coming weeks. So let's go next. Invoice number, we've got the currency, which is our default currency set in our settings. Invoice date, due date, VAT percentage if we wanted to, it's optional. Now we add our service, right? So maybe it's like an hourly service. We've got marketing, we've got, let's go there, and let's go there. Maybe you want to add, another one, all fixed, doesn't matter. So 56 and 3, go next. Discount if we wanted to add. And then the payment method, I'm going to briefly walk through the differences. So bank transfer, that's like your standard electronic, EFT payment. And then we've got Stripe and then PayPal. So if you select Stripe, this will be, you create like a payment link, and it's going to show on the invoice. They'll say like click pay here, pretty much. So let me just show you bank transfer, and then this will be like, you would add your relevant information, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. You'll go create invoice. And yeah, this is, the preview of how the invoice looks like. And then once we're happy, we'll just copy invoice link, send it to the client, and then they can download it. Or we can download it and then send it as a PDF. Now, let me just show you how it'll look like if we have to change this to Stripe. Then let's say I went to Stripe and create my own URL, go create invoice, and there we have it. So pay here will be like a clickable link, and it links to that Stripe URL that you created, or PayPal, same thing. And then it'll show in the invoices dashboard. And the reusable templates, as I mentioned, so you create something once, you want to duplicate it for a client, you can do that for a new client. So I already showed invoices. I showed everything really, but let's just say we wanted to do contracts. So let's say new contract, and let's say it's app development, build from scratch, or use an existing template. Let's just do that. And then let's say, boom, I'm happy. I want to save as template. And then I go back, scroll, and there it is. So then I will just use this template. Let's say I want to use it for a different client or a new client. There we go. So it saves a lot of time. I should also mention that we are going to also work on a lot more default templates that you can choose from, but that'll be definitely next year. And in the community, this is just like the Facebook community. If you need some help and support and you want to, just chat and connect with fellow ClientManager users, we can do that. Email us. You can just email support@clientmanager.io if you have any trouble. And also for me, you can message or email kyle@clientmanager.io and I'll personally respond. So let's say you want to check your settings, and it's the usual, information, your account information, email notifications if you want to toggle that on or off, your default currency, your team members, and that is pretty much ClientManager in a nutshell. I really hope that you found value in this demo. If you have any questions, then please reach out to me, support@clientmanager.io. Someone will help you, or either reach out to me directly, kyle@clientmanager.io. We've really put in a lot of effort the past year to make ClientManager even better. Man, if I could show you what we had at the beginning of the year versus now, it's a massive, massive improvement. And I'll actually keep the old demo video, the very first demo that we had. You'll see it's got like 2 or 3 different sections on the left-hand side. So we're really investing a lot of time and effort into making ClientManager the go-to all-in-one tool and platform for freelancers and agencies. So yeah, I don't want to ramble. Hope you found value in it. And I hope you actually use ClientManager. You can sign up for a free trial, 7-day free trial at clientmanager.io. That's it from me. Thank you so much.